Welcome to Designer Digital's bi-weekly tip, December 6, 2013. This week, removing portions of adjustment layers in Photoshop and Elements. In the last tip, you learned how to correct color with non-destructive adjustment layers. We talked about warming up portraits and adjusting color tints. There are times, however, when you want to keep the original color in just a portion of your photo while adjusting the rest. For example, when you're warming a photo, you'll get great skin tone, but you may yellow the teeth or the eyes. Or when adjusting a landscape, you may muddy the sky. Here's how to work around these issues by removing just a portion of the adjustment layer. Begin by recreating the steps in the correcting color tints with the photo filter adjustment in Photoshop and Elements tip from last week. In the Layers panel, you'll have an adjustment layer over a photo. Click on the white Layer Mask thumbnail in the Layers panel. Next, get the Brush tool. Choose a soft round brush from the brush picker in the options bar. Now this will either be at the top of your editing screen or at the bottom of the editing window, depending on the software that you're using. Get a soft round brush and then change the foreground color to black by pressing the letter D and then X on your keyboard. This foreground color chip here should turn to black. Click and drag the brush over the section of the photo that you don't want altered, and you'll see the original coming back through. Everywhere you brush with black essentially hides the adjustment, allowing the original photo to shine through underneath. For more precision, you can make a selection using one of the selection tools, like the Magic Wand tool. When you brush, your black part will stay just within the selection that you've made. So in this photo, it was easy to select the sky and then hide the mask that was on the sky. Now, if you make a mistake and you hide a portion that you didn't mean to hide, just for example, I'll brush across here. You'll see that I've got black down there at the bottom of the layer mask, but I actually want that adjustment to show. So the easy thing to do is just click on this little curved arrow to switch the foreground color to white, and using the brush tool, brush back over that area that you really did mean to adjust. You'll see in the layers mask now it's white again in that area. And on the photo, you'll see that the adjustment here is back. This is a concept I really had a hard time wrapping my head around when I first started working in Photoshop. But just remember that when it comes to an adjustment layer mask, black hides the mask and white allows a mask to make the adjustment. This is a non-destructive adjustment at its best because you can just use black or white brushwork on the mask itself to hide or show the photo underneath. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check back in 2 weeks for the next Designer Digitals tip.